Hey guys, this is Seb Sanford here in the beautiful city of Toronto, Canada, but sadly I don't see the CN Tower because it's about half an hour drive or more. Okay, why am I out here in the middle of nowhere in a parking lot? No offense, but I decided to come out here today, and I thought every time I want to visit Toronto and the many sites around, like buildings, cinema, etc., stuff like that, I thought, where is the special place I would like to go that makes me feel like I'm on a science field trip or history field trip? Where can I do stuff like that? Well, as you can see, straight over there, just behind me, is the Ontario Science Centre. I think I'm gonna go in there and get my ticket. Let's do it. God, I'm very happy to be back here at the Ontario Science Centre. But it's been almost like probably like a year since I last visited it, with a different exhibit each year every time I visit. The last one I visited was the Popnology exhibit, I suppose. I'll probably play back a clip and show you what I mean.
There's a lot to explore. I'd give you a tour, but I'm bolted to the floor.
That's not poetry.
Thanks for watching, and have a great day inside Popnology.
This conversation can serve no purpose anymore.
This is the first thing you see, first thing you enter. I think these are three-dimensional cubes or something like that, and I think this must be a water fountain. This must be a water fountain. And as you can see way over there, oh my god, why am I echoing? And why does my voice sound funny? It's a very long tube. How long does it go on for? Well, I'd rather not say, because the bottom of this tube right over here, it's probably wet because it's raining and probably snowing too, and it's snowing out here as well. I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the video, and I apologize. Okay, let's get out of this tube. It's much better out here. And as you can see on that poster way over there as you enter, they show IMAX movies as well in the big Omnimax Dome Theater. IMAX movies lasting about 45 minutes, like this newest one, Superpower Dogs from Cosmic Picture. I'm probably gonna have a go at watching that. And what does that say at the bottom? Narrated by Chris Evans. Chris Evans. Oh yes, I forgot, he's Captain America. And his movie comes out in about a week and a half from now. Go see Avengers Endgame, only in theaters April 26th. Anyways, let's go in and get my ticket sorted out. Cut there, here we go. Look at the size of that thing. It's a massive plane. That's the first thing you see once you enter the building. And you can see posters of different IMAX movies playing in that Omnimax theater as well. As I said before, Superpower Dogs and Great Bear Rainforest, narrated by Ryan Reynolds, and Oceans or Blue Planet. That's just to name a few. But what's really important is the Science Centre. And this is one of my favorite destinations in Toronto. Well, it looks like we got our tickets for Superpower Dogs. You think I was going to hold one ticket? We only got two. Okay, it's time to start exploring. How about an epic montage? In case you didn't know, the Ontario Science Centre is turning 50 this year. So many happy returns to the Ontario Science Centre. And this is the first thing we see once we go all the way down that path over there. I think this is the Inventorium 2.0. Check this out, guys. It's a 3D printer. Look what it's doing.
Oh yeah. It's segmented.
It's amazing.
Where does it go? It's gone.
I wonder what that model's doing right now. I wonder what it's printing out. But now I can see a few Pokemons on this side of the window. So probably keep your eyes out for Detective Pikachu in the theaters this May. There's Empire State Building from New York, and of course Canada's CN Tower. Fun fact: CN stands for Canadian National. I learned that from the movie Canadian Bacon. Rest in peace, John Candy, by the way. Hey, look at these. Don't you think we need models? Those models are amazing.
Yeah, awesome.
Including this 3D model of a rocket ship blasting off into space. It's amazing stuff. We're down at the Ontario Science Centre, and this is the Human Edge. Sorry if the image is a little blurry, but the first thing I'm seeing right here, it's like a mirror. It's like a tunnel that goes all the way down. Let me try again. Oh, there he is. There it is. It's a mirror. But to you, it may look like a tunnel that goes all the way down into nothingness. It only happens when you stomp your feet. And there's a bunch of great activities. And they, like the Human Edge, it delights you with happy and healthy fun. And it also takes you on a journey through the human body. That's something you could do in your science lesson as well. Learn different systems in your body, like the circulatory system, the muscular system, etc. What else do we have here? You aboard a run? Are you ready to start a marathon? I've never done a marathon before, but maybe I will do one next year. I wonder how far I can run. Let's see if it works out. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go! I can run like the Dash. Definitely run like the Dash. How long did I run for? There's a dive in progress, but I want to know how long the dive's going to last. It's probably going to last about 5 minutes. Probably something that happens when your ears block. I'd rather not go in there because the dive is in progress. Like I say, everything in this Ontario Science Centre is everything scientific. And speaking of scientific, I just found one of the systems in the human body, the digestive system. You probably already know what happens. Food goes in our mouths and down the esophagus and not the windpipe. And then it goes down into the stomach where it grinds up all the stuff in there. It's hard to remember what happened in science. But I think next it goes down to the small intestine, which is right over here, and then finally it goes down into the large intestine, and then it's on its way to the end, down to the toilet. I mean, it's a lot to digest, and it's a lot of food, and it's a lot of information. And I'm a little bit sweaty after saying all that, and going up and down the stairs. Okay, what do we have next? We're on level 5. See what's on level 5. I don't know what you call this level, but I think it's I think that's over the Human Edge. I think that's stuff beyond the Human Edge. Does acupuncture hurt? I think that's what I'm looking at. Acupuncture. I haven't even tried that before. Anyway, focus. Let's focus. Check this out. It's like a timer. I wonder what this stuff is for. I mean, I think it's how many beads. And can I spot the beads that represent the color of someone's skin? I don't know. That's another science lesson, but it's hard to answer this. So it's hard to answer this sort of question because it's hard to remember what happened during my science lessons when I was young. But I did manage to find something. What is health? But if you don't recognize this is something I found in media class. Something I learned about in media class. The picture's moving. Oh, am I going the wrong way? Oh, I'll go this way. I don't know what that guy is doing, but I think it is something to do with health. And it's very important. And good health is the balance of yin and yang. Yin and yang. I think I'm saying that right. Can you read the waves to find the island behind here? I see 1, 2, 3, 4. What you see now is just some waves of floating around on the ocean. Probably the Pacific or the Atlantic Ocean. But if you look behind here, those aren't real waves. It's a science experiment to make waves. Do you see any of these? I think it's mechanics. I think this is electrical. A very impressive experiment there. I'm making waves. And the islands I spot here are 1, 2 islands. It's 2 islands. I only see 2 islands. Is there anything else here that may be interesting? Crud, my camera's blurry, but there's no way out. I should have gone the other way. What just happened? I was sorted? Was I scientific or was it fair? Those are hard questions to answer. I'll go around the other way around to see what's on the other side. Confinement. I think I remember this one really well. I think that's something to do with a history lesson. Nothing scientific, but I'm gonna go in to see what happens. So nothing bad's gonna happen here, is it? Press the stop button. Was it English? Or was it French?
Entre le début in 1860,
there we go.
Millions of men, women, and children were transported on slavery ships from West Africa to the Americas.
Okay.
Please leave the booth.
Leave the booth until this light comes on, because it's hard to see. As you can turn the light on. There we go. It's a little bit haunting, but it looks like a history lesson. I'm probably don't go in there without adult supervision. It probably has something to do with this. I think that reminds me of something from the original Roots that I watched. Death camps. It's something to do with death camps. It's a slave ship, model of the sunny south. This isn't scientific. Again, this is history. A history lesson. Is there a way out of here? Well, that's all the time we have for now on part 1, but part 2 is coming very soon, so be sure to subscribe and stay tuned, and click the notification bell as well.